Hello everybody, welcome back to Scrappy Adam and welcome back to Follow a Sketch February, where we have moved on to day 13. We are on to day 13 already. I cannot believe we're 2 weeks in nearly. So today is another double page layout and I am going to do it as a double page. I did mean to shrink one of them, but I think I forgot to do that. But it's fine, it's fine. So on this sketch, which is this one just here, we've got a big title. We have got lots of paper layers. The best thing I would suggest is if you want to take a closer look at the sketch, head along to the Scrapping Reflections Facebook group and you can see it in all its glory there. There are 4 photos on the sketch. 4 of them are 3.5 by... no. 3 of them are 3.5 by 5, one of them is 3.5 by 3.5, and one is 5 by 7. I'm ignoring that completely, so I don't know why I bother telling you. And we've kind of got a mirrored and flipped design, so we've got a strip, and then it's the other way sort of thing. So I'm kind of following that, kind of not. I've done some trimming. And we've got our paper, we've got our photos, so let's see what we can do. I've actually got a planner sticker book. This is the Recollections travel sticker book, and I specifically want to use these 2 pieces, and possibly this here, I'm not sure yet. We've got some embellishments, including chipboard word, a couple of acrylic pieces, and then lots of ephemera pieces and a few journaling pieces, so just a few bits and bobs. So I'm going to pop that over there. Bear with. We have got a truckload of flair, and we have then got some stickers. So I've got the trusty wax paper, and again we've used some Happy Planner stickers and some Amy Tan by the looks of it. I built these page kits quite a while ago now, so I forgot what's in some of them. And then we have our paper, which is Amy Tangerine based. We have these 2 papers, which are from the paper pad of Brave and Bold, I think. So it's a very simple sort of graph background. Graph paper, is that what it is? You know what I mean. Mini squares. Then for our chunky papers, we've got this one, we've got 2 of these, so I'm going to repeat this one. We've got this one, just checking if any of these are double-sided. Yes, they are. And then we have got 2 of these Vicky Bootin papers, which we can either have the blue or the sort of torn paper, lots of different ones. And then we've got 2 of these, which is an old Echo Park paper. And I think I finally used it now, because it seems to have appeared in loads of kits. So that's what we've got. Let's see what we can do. So, I was very sandy then, wasn't I? Let's see what we can do. Although she goes super high-tech and goes to voiceover then. Anyway, my photos, which I've not told you about. I have got loads of photos. These are saved from the internet. I didn't fly around the world and take them all. From the beginnings of the pandemic, when everything was on lockdown, the whole world was staying at home, and I was obsessed with saving news stuff. I'm still intent on creating an album because I think it's a moment in history that will hopefully not be repeated, and the fact that the entire world stopped, in essence, I think needs to be documented. So I've got loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of photos, scrapbooking supplies, embellishments, memorabilia that I want to create an album with. So I'm doing a layout here and there until we move on to a full-blown project. So I've got some photos of cities around the world on lockdown. So we've got this one. These are all 3x4 landscape. And it just fascinates me, like the planes, the boats and the taxis, the roads in China, the runway in London, and some of the famous landmarks. So I'm going to use a Rucker then. Not sure which ones yet, but we'll figure that out as we get there. So let me just cut my paper and I will be right back. So we have paper stuck to paper. That is progress. So I've kind of stuck to the sketch, actually, pretty close for me. So we have this paper where we have a chunk coming this way and then a chunk coming this way. That is 6 inch. Then we have this Vicky Booting paper which goes right across, which stretches the page, and it brings a bit of continuity. Even when they are separated by in the plastic wallets, you can tell that they are the same page because these two papers provide the consistency. Then we have this paper, which is the B-side of this, which is Brave and Bold Summer Stripes. I just felt that was a bit too clashy with all the colours going on, and I scalloped that with my X-cut punch and just took that straight across as well. And then we've got this chevron coming right and down, because I thought that kind of followed the direction of the layout. So that's the only paper we have left going back into the scraps pile. All of which will be used in building future page kits for 30 Days of Sketches, which I'm currently doing, and the Sketchathon continuing from there. Okay, so we have this completed. I'm just trying to find the best position for it for you and for me. So let's leave it there for a moment. I can't have it too far over there because you've not seen the new craft room setup yet, but it's pretty immense now, I've got to be honest. Got all my mixed media there now. Let me know if you want to see it. Don't know, might bore you, but it's changed a lot since I last showed it. Okay, enough waffling. I am going to cut my photos. So we've got quite a lot of real estate for photos. So I think what I'll do is, if I cut them all, and then we'll have a play and see how many we can get on in keeping with the sketch. Because I don't mind overlapping some of them. I have considered whether I want to label them all, but to be perfectly honest, I'm not sure I can remember where they all are completely. So I'm probably not going to say where they are, but our title is going to be something like The World in Lockdown or something along those lines. In terms of embellishments, as per the sketch, we have a cluster going here with our title. Title will be going here. Journaling here. Something up here. Something here and here. Of course, this is Adam, so there will be more. So let's see how far we go. So playing around with photo placement, I'm not sure. So I think we'll have this, this, and there's a one of Brandenburg Gate in Berlingo there. And then I think if we have, let's see. So definitely the roads. So we'll have them for sure. And then we will have one of them, I think. Or we may move one of these over there. And then do another one with all like the transport, maybe. Not sure. So on the sketch, this is a 5x7 photo. So I'm not matting the photos. I have made that decision. And we are just going to layer these photos and sort of give them a bit of a funk. Okay. Now I may actually bring in this boat one here, just because we're overlapping the photos and I don't mind losing a little bit of the boats. And then we've got Brandenburg Gate, and then down here we're going to have the, what do you call it, Colosseum? Colosseum. I'm going to look really thick if that isn't the Colosseum now. I think it's the Colosseum. We're going to go with it. We're going to go with it. Okay. So there is our, not product placement, photograph placement on that side. Now we've kind of left the sketch there. I get that, but that's okay, I think. Moving on to this side, and our photos are going to kind of mimic the sketch, but kind of not, because they're 3.5 by 5 in the sketch, of course. Apart from this, the one in this position is 3.5 by 3.5. Mine are 3 by 4, although annoyingly with the Project Life app, I don't know if anybody else has noticed this, or if it's just me. Probably is. One photo is never 3 by 4, and it's quite annoying. I should probably just use another app, but you know, I haven't yet. But maybe one day I will venture to another app. Okay, and then I'm going to put an extra photo here. And then I am going to keep these four for another layout. We'll do like a travel lockdown or something. We'll figure it out. Okay, so that is our layout done in terms of the basics of paper and photos. So let's now look at the embellishments and fun stuff. So first off, I would like, if I may, to see if we can get these world maps in. I don't know why I'm obsessed with them. I think it's because this sticker book is like staring at me in my new planner zone. It's the first one in the 100 sticker books. And it keeps staring at me, so I want to use it. So we're going to tuck this under there, like so. And then let's tuck this one in there. Now they're not massively visible, I grant you, but it's more a case of a little bit of something, a landing for another embellishment. There may well be other stuff that we can use in here. We have got other maps and stuff. We have got this one as well, actually, which I do quite like. It says around the world. Quite simple. So let's pop that in the middle here. And now we're going to use some of these acrylic pieces. I am just going to stick these on some of the photos. So we've got one that says departure. One that says boarding and one that says priority. Now I know they don't completely match our photos, but I'm using them, A, because I want to use them, and B, because it's the whole lockdown travel, so it's like, it's hard to explain. It's hard to explain. I get it, what I'm saying. You guys just might not get it, and on this occasion, I'm okay with that. Okay. Now, some of these other pieces are probably going to be more suited to the travel page that we're going to do, such as arrivals, departures. So we've got this little piece that says remember and when, so I'm going to use that to add some journaling about this era, if you like. So let's pop that there. We've got destination, ready, set, go. So a lot of these journaling pieces are from Doodlebug I Heart Travel, which I know is a little bit contradictory given that we've not actually travelled anywhere, but that's okay. I kind of wanted to use these just to document some of the incredible sights, which they were. Doesn't matter what your thoughts on the whole lockdown is. I know we all have our own thoughts, and that's A-okay. I do not want to start a big debate, but it was just quite incredible. Okay, I'm also going to add. I'd really like to use this, but I don't know if I'm going to add this map. This is from Doodlebug as well, but it's got the silly smiley face on, which I definitely do not want. So we're going to get rid of the smiley face by adding in a arrow, which is one of the fabric arrows, like so. And we've also got a camera to pop on there. Excuse me, I do have a cold, so excuse the snotty nose. I do apologise, but videos need to be done. Okay, I'm going to put... We've got this plane, which I am going to use just because it's doing me head in. Wanderlust, which kind of fits because... For me, I don't know what wanderlust actually means. I guess it's sense of adventure, but for me, it is wanderlust because we are lusting after it, if that makes sense. But anyway, not good, which is quite a good sticker. You don't get stickers like this very often, but it's good to document the not good as well as the good. We've got one that says tomorrow there'll be rainbows, which I think sums up the whole pandemic. Together our joy is brighter, which I think is a great sentiment on a page like this, because it was a very lonely time for a lot of people. I was very fortunate because I obviously live with two of the best guys, and I also care for my mum, so I'm her carer, so I had to go there. There was no way that she could do without me. She didn't leave the house for 2 years, mind. I used to go shopping for her, but at least I was able to see her. I know a lot of other people were not so fortunate, which must have been... I can't even imagine. Okay, so we've got a few stickers going on. Life is tough, but so are you. That's a fabulous sentiment. Excuse me. Okay. And I think we're probably done on the embellishment front for now. Apart from this one, which I do like, it says, "Oh no." Which kind of sums it up quite nicely, don't we think? Oh no. So now we need to look at a title. And I can't remember what I said the title was going to be. A Lockdown World or something like that. So let me just go and get some thickers And let's get our title down here. I will be adding journaling to this layout with these journaling spots, and I might add a bit up somewhere because it's supposed to go down here according to the sketch. But I won't do that now because I need to just double check where they are. I'll probably have to do a Google search, image search. And then we'll just double check if we want to add any flair or any last bits before we call it done. I might actually... Let's change the mights to I will. Explore kind of feels like the wrong word, so let's cover explore and say we are lost. I think that sums it up nicely. Nicely is the wrong word, you know what I mean. Right, let me go and get the thickers and I will be right back. I don't mean for this video to be so disjointed and so rambling and such. But anyway. So I got out the thickers. I figured I might as well just get the title down because you don't want to watch me do that. That's long and boring. So we have Hello with the rainbow behind. Hello world in lockdown. Title doesn't look particularly visible on camera, but it is more so in real life. Equally, it isn't in your face, which is what I wanted. I've used four different fonts. This is a chipboard piece, Simple Stories, American Crafts, and Crate Paper, I think. Don't quote me. And that's all I have done. I also, tell a lie, I also added this tag as well. Just refocusing there for you, I do apologise. And it just says, whoa, totally in awe, noted with a little flower. Now, I have got some flair out, as you can see down here. So I thought it would be good to add a couple of rainbows, just because rainbows generally signal, you know, better times are coming. So I'm going to add one of them there, and one on this side. I will show you the flair all together in a moment. We have this one, which is from a new Travelog inspired set, but in blue and with different words. This one says lost, so I'm going to add that there, I think. And then we have three sort of mixed media style colour explosion. And I wanted to add these because they're a little bit dramatic. And I thought they kind of work well with the whole chaos that we have created. So I am going to add those around and about as well. Then I think it's time to call it done, guys, if I'm honest. So just to give you a close-up of the finished page, there you can see the mixed media flare, which I love. That is called Colour Splash. And then we've got the rainbow. Then on the other side we have got Lost, the rainbow with the heart and the blue and yellow colour splash. And that is it, guys. That is day 13 of Follow a Sketch February. I hope you have enjoyed this video. This is the first one that I have done where I've re-recorded it because of sound issues, so hopefully we're all good on that score. I will be back tomorrow with day 14, and I will just give you a sneaky peek of what's to come. So I look forward to doing that with you guys tomorrow. Don't forget to check out the description box down below. You know the drill for the links that you need for Scrapping Reflections, the playlist, Sandie's shop, everything you need down below. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for liking and for just sitting through the video and engaging. It really, really helps YouTube creators. A like is a massive, massive thing to anybody that creates on YouTube. Comments more so. But any kind of just watching the video, all of that, it really helps. So thank you guys. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you all very, very soon. Bye for now.